Hey guys, it's me, Quite Crafty, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my writing essentials that I like to use when taking notes. So these are just personal favorites and recommendations I want to show you guys. You don't need these to take good notes or bullet journal. I just really like to use them, and obviously these are not like popular ones that almost everyone uses, although some of them are. So without further ado, let's get started. First up are pencils. I like using this Staedtler Riptide one, as you can tell by the eraser. It's a 0.7 lead pencil, and the grip is super comfortable. That's probably why I like using it. And yeah. The second pencil that I like to use is this Muji weighted pencil. It's in 0.5 and I'm using some 2H lead. The top cap can be changed depending on what kind of lead you want to display on it. So if you're using HB lead, you can change it to HB. And yeah. Next up we have some pens. First I have the Muji gel pens. All of these are gel pens, by the way. I have the 0.5 in black, just a regular ballpoint pen, and the other one is a 0.7 gel pen in navy blue, same ballpoint. The barrel isn't too comfortable when you're writing for extended periods of time, so I kind of recommend it for just taking really short notes. The next one is the Sakura Jelly Roll ones. This one is the 1mm one. Here you can see some of the ink has leaked because I keep it upside down so that the ink doesn't flow back from the ballpoint. The grip isn't too comfortable, but it's still pretty good. Next is the Bic Gelocity. This one is a ballpoint pen that's retractable, and I only really like it because of the grip, which is super comfortable if writing for extended periods of time. The other ones are the Zebra Z grips. So here's the Flight one, which is slightly smaller. The grip isn't too comfortable because it's pretty thin, but it's still a pretty good pen. The ink, however, doesn't really compare. And here is the Zebra Z grip, and it's slightly bulkier. It is a retractable ballpoint pen, but the grip is pretty good. Next up we have some highlighters. So I like these Bic bright liners. This one is the fluorescent one, and I also have the grip one in pastel. So here it is. I don't really see a point in the grip because it's fairly thin and not very comfortable, but other than that I do like the colors of this one, especially the pastel ones. And yeah. I also like to use the Muji double-ended window highlighter. So here is the chisel tip with the window. And the other side is just a small bullet nib, which is great for underlining things. I also include some brush pens. So here is the Faber-Castell one that I included in my favorite art supplies list. It has a felt tip, which has better control than using a bristled brush tip. Barrel's not too comfortable, but it's a brush pen, so yeah. The next ones are the Miniso ones, or Miniso, I don't know how to pronounce them. These are double-ended. So it has a bullet nib on one side and a brush on the other side. The brush isn't very controlled and it's really hard to letter with these, so I just highlight with them. There's also these brushes, which are both brush pens on each side. So this is the lighter one and this one is the darker one. here are some erasers. So I like to use this Staedtler one. These ones are the older ones because I found it in my parents' closet from a bunch of stationery stuff, and I don't use it often because I have another one. I also like to use these Taylor Rowney erasers that I got in a pack of 3. Here's the gummy eraser that I use to erase large portions of my drawing, and the vinyl eraser that I use so often in my videos. You can see it's well loved. Next up I have a ruler. So I like this Super Ryan's ruler from Japan. This is the 6-inch ruler, by the way. There's also a 12-inch ruler that I have downstairs. It's a clear one because I like to use clear rulers so I can see if the line is kind of crooked or not. And here are the measurements. It's just in millimeters and inches. The sleeve is super helpful and it prevents the markings on the ruler from rubbing off if I put it inside a pencil case. Last but not least, we have correction tape. Here's the big whiteout ones that I use quite often. I don't use the really expensive brands like Tombow, but I frequently reach for the mini ones because I'm usually writing in pen on the go. The mini ones have this little tab thing on the side that I can tighten the tape if it gets pulled out, and the cap does prevent the tape from getting pulled from something that I might have in my pencil case, and it's just super helpful, so I recommend getting the mini ones. I decided to give you swatches of all the stationery that I show you today so you can get a general idea. So here is the final look for the swatches. If you're wondering what I used here, I just used a Sharpie so that the white gel pen would show up. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please do give me a thumbs up if you did, and if you didn't, then give me a thumbs down. Please do let me know how you feel, and if you have any feedback, comments, or suggestions, make sure to do so in the comment section down below. And if you are new, do consider subscribing to join the kawaii family. And if you are subscribed, don't forget to click push notifications so you are notified whenever I post every Friday. I hope to see you guys in my next video, and don't forget to be kind and be kawaii. Bye!
Hi.